What's buzzing in the headlines today? Get ready for a rapid-fire update on the stories everyone's talking about. We're diving deep into the latest developments that are shaping the conversation. From major industry shifts to unexpected statements, you won't want to miss a second of this. Stick around, because the news cycle never stops, and neither do we. We've got a packed show for you, so let's get straight into it. First up, a major star weighs in on industry pressures and box office impact. Then, we're looking at some striking visuals that have the internet buzzing. We'll also connect the dots on why a highly anticipated film might have missed the mark. And finally, we explore the direct link between public statements and commercial outcomes. You're tuned into Sheeran's Scoop, where we break it all down for you. Don't go anywhere, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Hollywood pressure impacts box office performance. In a candid discussion about the recent live-action remake of Snow White, actress Gal Gadot revealed her perspective on the film's performance, attributing its box office struggles to significant external pressures faced by celebrities. Speaking in Israel, Gadot expressed her initial confidence in the movie, stating, "I was certain that this movie was going to be a huge success." However, she noted a shift in the industry landscape following the events of October 7, 2023. Gadot observed a prevalent trend where there's a lot of pressure on celebrities to bring up things against Israel. She elaborated on this phenomenon, explaining that while she believes in providing context and explaining the realities of what is happening in Israel, in the end, people decide for themselves. This pressure, she felt, directly impacted the film's commercial outcome, leading to her disappointment. "I was disappointed that the movie was greatly affected by that and didn't do well at the box office," she admitted. Gadot also shared her positive experience working with co-star Rachel Zegler, describing their time together as fun with a lot of laughter. However, Zegler herself faced criticism earlier in 2024 after posting a message of support for Palestine on social media. Gadot, who served in the Israeli Defense Forces from 2004 to 2009, acknowledged that such controversies could influence public perception and, consequently, a film's reception. The Snow White remake reportedly incurred a substantial budget exceeding $250 million and garnered less than $200 million worldwide, resulting in considerable financial losses for Disney. Analysts suggest the film needed to gross around $600 million to be profitable, a target it fell far short of. The film also faced a ban in Lebanon following its release. Gadot's comments highlight the complex interplay between celebrity advocacy, public opinion, and the financial success of major film productions in the current socio-political climate. But what else has the star been up to? We're about to dive into some striking visuals that have the internet buzzing. Gal Gadot stuns in striking swimsuit photos. Actress Gal Gadot continues to capture attention, not only for her on-screen roles, but also for her captivating personal style showcased on social media. Recently, the Wonder Woman star generated significant buzz with a casual yet chic braless dress snap shared on X, which led to an outpouring of fan engagement, including more photos of the star being shared by admirers. One particularly striking image featured Gadot in a skin-tight swimsuit, highlighting her athletic physique and reminding fans of her background as a former model. This fan-shared photo, posted on a dedicated fan feed, showcased Gadot lounging comfortably outdoors, exuding elegance in a sleeveless, vibrant orange-red sundress. The dress featured a sash detail that accentuated her waistline, and she was barefoot, appearing relaxed and radiant. Her toned arms and shoulders were prominently displayed, and she accessorized with stylish sunglasses, maintaining her approachable charm. The look was completed with her dark hair slicked back into a neat bun, simple ring jewelry, and a subtle application of matte foundation. Accompanying the image was an orange heart emoji, indicating admiration from the fan who shared it. The positive reception to this post was further amplified as other fans began sharing their own favorite photos of Gadot. Among these was a black and white snapshot where Gadot sported a sleek, tight black swimsuit. In this image, she wore a white towel turban on her head and was captured with a playful expression, sticking out her tongue while resting her hands on the arms of an outdoor chair. This particular shot evoked a sense of fun and candidness. Gadot has previously made headlines for her swimwear choices, including a memorable Instagram post from 2 years ago. In that photo, taken poolside, she was seen in a satin bikini, striking a pose with one leg folded while soaking up the sun. The copper-brown two-piece, accented with white, showcased her toned abs and legs, drawing attention as it was shared just 14 months after she welcomed her third child. Gadot herself has spoken about her approach to maintaining her physique, revealing, "I'm not a saint. I eat cheeseburgers and stuff like that. But the majority of the time, I keep it healthy. And when I do, I'm more vital." Her consistent ability to impress with both her professional work and her personal style keeps her firmly in the public eye. But how does this all tie back to her latest film? We'll connect the dots on why a highly anticipated film might have missed the mark. Gal Gadot links Snow White box office failure to Hollywood's pressure over Israel-Palestine conflict. Actress Gal Gadot has recently spoken out about the performance of Disney's live-action remake of Snow White, suggesting that the film's box office underperformance was significantly influenced by external pressures on celebrities to take stances on the Israel-Palestine conflict. In a wide-ranging interview conducted in Israel, Gadot shared her initial optimism for the film, stating, "I was certain that this movie was going to be a huge success." However, she noted a discernible shift in the industry following the events of October 7, 2023. Gadot observed a widespread trend where there's a lot of pressure on celebrities to bring up things against Israel. She explained her perspective on navigating this sensitive issue, noting that while she believes in offering context and explanations about the situation in Israel, in the end, people decide for themselves. This perceived pressure, she believes, had a detrimental effect on the film's commercial reception. "I was disappointed that the movie was greatly affected by that and didn't do well at the box office," Gadot confessed. Gadot also shared positive sentiments about her experience working with co-star Rachel Zegler, describing their collaboration as enjoyable and filled with laughter. However, Zegler had previously faced public scrutiny after posting a message supporting Palestine on social media. Gadot, who completed her mandatory service in the Israeli Defense Forces between 2004 and 2009, acknowledged the potential impact of such public statements on a film's success. The Snow White remake, produced with a budget exceeding $250 million, grossed less than $200 million globally, resulting in substantial financial losses for Disney. Reports indicate the film needed to achieve approximately $600 million in revenue to break even, a target it failed to meet by a significant margin. Adding to its challenges, the film was also banned in Lebanon after its release. Gadot's remarks underscore the intricate relationship between public discourse, celebrity activism, and the financial viability of major film projects in today's complex global landscape. But what about the other stars' comments? We'll explore the direct link between public statements and commercial outcomes. Gal Gadot attributes Snow White box office woes to Hollywood pressure on Israel's stance. Gal Gadot, a prominent star in Disney's live-action Snow White, has voiced her belief that the film's disappointing box office performance was significantly impacted by the intense pressure within Hollywood for celebrities to publicly address the Israel-Palestine conflict. In a recent interview conducted in Israel, Gadot expressed her initial high expectations for the movie, stating, "I was certain that this movie was going to be a huge success." However, she pointed to a notable shift in industry dynamics following the events of October 7, 2023. Gadot observed a pervasive trend where there's a lot of pressure on celebrities to bring up things against Israel. She elaborated on her personal approach to such matters, noting, "I can always explain and try to give people in the world context about what's happening and what the reality is here, but in the end, people decide for themselves." Gadot candidly shared her disappointment, stating, "I was disappointed that the movie was greatly affected by that and didn't do well at the box office." Gadot also spoke positively about her experience working with co-star Rachel Zegler, describing their time on set as enjoyable and filled with laughter. However, Zegler had previously drawn criticism for her social media posts, including one that expressed support for Palestine. Gadot, who previously served in the Israeli Defense Forces, acknowledged the potential influence of such public statements on a film's commercial success. The Snow White remake, which had a production budget exceeding $250 million, ultimately grossed less than $200 million worldwide, resulting in significant financial losses for Disney. Industry insiders suggest the film needed to earn around $600 million to turn a profit, a benchmark it failed to reach. Furthermore, the film faced a ban in Lebanon following its release. Gadot's comments highlight the complex intersection of public sentiment, celebrity advocacy, and the financial outcomes of major film productions, particularly in the context of ongoing global geopolitical events. That's a wrap on our top stories today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. All right, everyone, that's a wrap on today's headlines. We heard Gal Gadot discuss Hollywood pressure affecting the Snow White box office, saw stunning swimsuit photos of the star, and explored how Zegler's comments might have impacted the film's performance. Make sure to like this video if you found it informative, subscribe to Sheeran Scoop for more updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media channels.